بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. رب زدني علما رب زدني علما. اللهم بارك لنا فيما رزقتنا وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم اجعل القرآن ربيع قلوبنا ونور صدورنا وجلاء همنا مبلغ علمنا ومصدر معارفنا. ربنا زدنا علما نافعا. ربنا زدنا علما نافعا وإيمانا صادقا وعملا متقبلا ورزقا واسعا حلالا طيبا. اللهم زدنا ولا تنقصنا يا رب العالمين. ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما. اللهم افتح لنا أبواب رحمتك وانشر علينا خزائن علمك يا رب العالمين. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. ربنا أتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. فأهلا وسهلا ومرحبا بكم جميعا في هذه الحلقة الإنجليزية في سفير القرآن المصغر. Very welcome to you in our mini Safir Ramadan. We have lesson 5 today. Um, Probably some of you know this is the time when Stada Mishra takes a lesson, but she's been busy, so I'm covering her lesson, and probably for some time I'll also taking the English lesson here at this time, inshallah ta'ala. Now, I believe the brothers and sisters who are here, you have gone through lesson 5 before. It's just repetition of what we're learning. So in this exercise, in recall, what we're trying to say, um, if some prefix comes before فعل ماضي, the past tense or the present tense, the meaning is changed. I mean, the meaning is changed. For example, you can see in column 1, قد آمن, قد means indeed. So he believed. He believed, but because of qad, the meaning becomes indeed, definitely. In Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala used this word to emphasize the meaning. قَدْ أَفْلَحَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ. قَدْ أَفْلَحَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ. Indeed, the believers have been successful. Subhanallah al-Azim. So this is in the past tense, as if we truly believe in Allah and in other articles of faith, so our success is guaranteed. So qad comes to describe something which is guaranteed. For example, when salah is established in the iqama, the muazzin said, qad qamatis salah, qad qamatis salah. So salah is established already. So this is qad when it comes before fi'l madi. Amana is past tense, fi'l madi. Now, if you look at the next, sorry, I'm going to mute.
A Quran cluster.
Now I'm going to mute everyone. If anyone wants to talk, they will have to raise their hands. Okay, Bismillah. Now, when you go to the next one, إذا, when إذا comes before فعل ماضي, so the meaning of فعل ماضي is changed to فعل مضارع, present, generally to present tense or future tense. For example, we say إذا جاء نصر الله, when the help of Allah comes, not came. Similarly, إذا آمن, I've done a little mistake here. If we can all correct it, please. when he believes. إذا آمن, it will be إذا آمن. When he believes, the meaning is changed. Right. If you move on to the next row, row number 2, you see the verb has been changed to يؤمن. قد يؤمن. Now, the qad gives here the meaning of sometimes. قد يؤمن. So if qad comes before فعل ماضي, it means indeed. But if qad comes before فعل مضارع, it means sometimes. قد يؤمن. So this is how qad is used. The distinction and difference between فعل ماضي المضارع with قد is before فعل ماضي, it gives meaning of indeed, but before فعل مضارع, it gives meaning of sometimes. So this is one example here, and then other examples will come. If you go to column G, لم يؤمن, لم يؤمن. So the actual verb was like قد يؤمن, يؤمن. So because of lam, a sukun came at the end. It's called majzoom. Lam yu'min, he did not believe. So yu'minu means he believes. Okay. Yu'minu means he believes, but when lam comes before it, the meaning will be he did not believe. He did not believe. Now, uh, there is something to be discussed about Madi with ma. For example, if you say ma amana, he did not believe. So that's in the past. But if you say lam yu'min, that means he did not believe in the past, neither did now. Neither did now. So lam actually gives some extra meaning. Lam before fi'l mudari gives the negative meaning in the past, but at the same time, it has an extra meaning. The extra meaning is that he did not believe in the past, neither did now. That's why when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala used the word lam in Surah Al-Ikhlas, lam yalid walam yulad walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. So lam came 3 times, three before 3 verbs. Lam yalid, he did not give birth, right? He did not give birth. So it is, I mean, in the past and now, both. Now and both. Can I have a quick call, please? Sorry. Sorry. Okay. Sorry about this. لم يؤمن ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. Allah did not have any equal. So لم يكن is from kana, is coming later here. So the verb will mean that Allah never had any equal, not in the past, not even now. Not in the past, not even now. وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. Okay, if you move on to the third line, قَدْ عَلِمَ, indeed he knew, and إِذَا will give the meaning, إِذَا عَلِمَ, when he knows or will know, he will know, إِذَا عَلِمَ. If you go to the next column, قَدْ يَعْلَمُ, sometimes he knows. I added the word indeed because in few occasions, قَدْ gives meaning of indeed sometimes, but generally when قَدْ comes before فعل مضارع, it gives meaning of sometime. Sometimes. Please bear that in mind. Okay. So all these are the examples of these 4 different uses of قَدْ, إِذَا, and لَمْ. إِذَا عَلِمَ, when he knows. قد يعلم, sometimes he knows. لم يعلم, he did not know. He did not know. So as I mentioned, because of lam, he did not know means he did not know in the past, neither does he know now. Up until now, he doesn't know. Up until now, he doesn't know. Right. Line number 5. قد قال, indeed he said. قد قال, indeed he said. It's a quick question. When do you say قد? When there is a confusion. Okay. If the listener and audience have any kind of confusion, you just say قد. قد آمن. Indeed he believed. Subhanallah al-Azim. Okay. إذا قال, when he says or he will say. Line number 6. قد يقول, sometimes he says لم يقل, and he did not say. Now, a little explanation here. لم يقل, where did the waw go? If you look at number 6 here, يقول, right? Can you see يقول? There is a waw with sukun. But when it came with lam, the waw has been dropped. Why the waw has been dropped? Because lam gives sukun at the end of fi'l mudari. Lam gives sukun at the end of fi'l mudari. So if you look back, you'll see waw is sukun, and with lam, lam becomes sukun as well. So when two sukun comes together, you cannot actually pronounce the letter. So generally, waw is called harf al-illa, weak sound, weak letter, waw. There are three weak letters we all know, waw, alif, ya. So when two sukuns come together, by default, the weak letters is dropped. So it was lam yaqul with waw, but because two sukuns came together, so waw was dropped and it became lam yaqul. Similarly, lam yakun underneath, you can see underneath lam yakun. Lam yalid. There is another example, lam yalid walam yulad. Similarly. Okay. Now, if you go down, you'll see more examples of that. قد يكفر. I don't know why I didn't mention قد كفر. That's something to be edited. قد كفر. إذا كفر. One line is dropped somehow. Right. قد جعل. Indeed he made. And if you say إذا جعل, the meaning will be when he will, when he makes or he will make. Subhanallah. 12. قد يجعل. Sometimes he makes. Sometimes he makes. لم يجعل. He did not make. He didn't make. So I believe inshallah you will be coming across these kind of patterns in Quran many times. And just bear that in mind. From the audience, is there anyone who will be happy to participate and present? Please raise your hand. MashaAllah, may Allah bless you and Allah will give you more reward. Barakallah feeke. Always, your participation boosts up your own confidence. Okay, so the more you participate, the more confident you will be, inshallah ta'ala. Okay. This lesson I will be longer because today's Friday. I'm going to lead Juma, inshallah, in our Safir Academy Mosque here in Chittagong. Okay, the first word in this lesson is ow. Ow means or. And in Quran, you will find 280 times coming. Ow means or. Or means there will be two options and it has to be taken one. Right. Next is ja'a. Ja'a means came. And the root letter madda is jim, ya, hamza. Jim, ya, hamza is the root letter. And al-masdar Masdar means nounal verb is al-maji'u. Al-maji'u. It means to come. To come. This is the name of the action to come. Al-maji'u. For example, I say, maji'uka khairun. Maji'uka khairun. Your coming or your arrival is good. Maji'uka marghubun. Your arrival is something expected. Maji'uka. طيب. فعل مضارع will be يجيء. جاء يجيء. يجيء actually used very less in Quran. يجيء. Um, if I tell you something, for example, someone is calling you, hello, Ustada Hena, and she is saying, I'm coming. So she will be saying, أنا جاية جائية جائية اسم الفاعل from جاء جائية. أنا جاي, they call like this. أنا, if I say as a male, I'll be saying أنا جاي جائي. جائي means the one who is coming. طيب جاء يجيء. And in the examples here, you will see like it came in the passive form, which is وجيء. وجيء يومئذ بجهنم. وجيء يومئذ بجهنم. طيب. Next is عمل يعمل. The new learners get confused with alima and amila. Subhanallah. Alima is ilm, to know, and amila is to work. Amila is to work. Now, a very interesting definition of amal. What is amal? Amal is action. Subhanallah. And in Islamic terminology, means I'm doing amal. And amal means to some people to stay in the mosque, pray, and do tasbih. That's all about amal. La, amal is any kind of action that leads to something good. Any kind of actions that leads to something good. That's called amal. And probably you can add another one, al-amal as-salih. Amila ya'malu, al-amal. If amalun is noun, the plural will be a'malun. Al-a'malu as-salihatu. Al-a'malu as-salihatu, good deeds, good actions. Good actions or good deeds. الأعمال الصالحات. طيب. لو is if. Now can someone tell me what is the difference between in, which means if, and لو also means if? What is the difference between these two? لو and in. If you know, raise your hand, please. Okay. No hands. So I'm going to tell you the difference between لو and in is conditional. If you do this, I'll give you this. So that is possible, you know. If you don't come, then I'll not give you. So coming is possible. However, love is something generally not possible. Something is generally not possible. For example, Allah said, لو كان فيهما آلهة إلا الله لفسدتا. لو كان, if was, فيهما, in the earth and the skies, لو كان فيهما آلهة, many ilah, lords, لفسدتا, the earth and the skies would have collapsed. لو كان فيهما آلهة إلا الله لفسدتا. So we can see it is impossible for anyone than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to become the ilah. So in that context, love is used. Okay, so love will be used where things will not happen or it is impossible to happen. Bear that in mind. Hada is this. What is the opposite? ذلك. ذلك is that. Now, the jama'a for hada is هؤلاء. And the jama'a for ذلك is أولئك. أولئك, those. هؤلاء is these. And ulaika is those. هذا. Now, one important information here. Everyone knows probably. that هذا is used for masculine, مذكر masculine. هذا كتاب. هذا كتاب. This is a book. هذا رجل. This is a man. This is a man. However, هذا will be used as feminine. هذه for a feminine word. For example, هذه مكة. هذه مكة. The word Makkah is feminine because of the مربوطة at the end. هذه مكة. Or you can say هذه امرأة. This is a lady. This is a lady. هذه امرأة. Now, with regards to هؤلاء, it will remain the same. هؤلاء is used for male and female both. There is no change. Okay. Next, آتى with ألف ممدودة long فتحة. آتى. أقيموا الصلاة وآتوا الزكاة. أقيموا الصلاة. You establish صلاة. وآتوا الزكاة and you pay zakat. آتوا is to give. Subhanallah. One sister said very nicely, how do you differentiate between another word which is coming next, ata? Look, here is ata, and after two words is ata. How do you differentiate between these two? Ata means to come without prolonging the fatha. Ata, ata, and ata. So ata is to give. Just remember hand is long. So to give, you need to prolong your hand. So that's mamduda. Mamduda is prolonged, long. Ata is to give. And ata is to come, short. Ata. Al-ita is the masdar. Al-ita. So you say to give zakat. In Arabic, you will say ita'u zakati. Ita'u az-zakati. Subhanallah. إقامة الصلاة وإيتاء الزكاة. To establish prayer and to give zakat. And mudare from this verb ماضي is يؤتي ويؤتي ماله يتزكى ويؤتي ماله يتزكى. And he gives mal, his mal يتزكى so that he can purify himself or herself. ويؤتي ماله يتزكى. طيب. رأى يرى. رأى يرى to see, to observe. رأيت means I saw. رأيتك I saw you. MashaAllah. رأيت الكتاب I saw the book. And we have not gone through these conjugation of the verbs. Those who are very new here, please remember every word in the past has 14 forms. 14. For example, amila, amila, amilu, amilat. And each form has a very specific meaning. Amila, amila, amilu. We're not going to that details now, but I'm going to take you to another simple example. أرأيت الذي يكذب بالدين. أرأيت. Did you see? رأى from رأى. The verb is taken from the word رأى يرى. Masdar is the ruya. أرأيت. Did you see? Means is a question mark. Istifham. Istifham is question. Question mark. أرأيت الذي. We learned the word الذي. أرأيت. Did you see the one who يكذب كذب يكذب falsifies بالدين with the deen, the religion, the day of Qiyamah. أرأيت الذي يكذب بالدين. أرأيت. Did you see? طيب. And you will find more example. يرى. يرى means sorry. يرى he sees. يرى means he sees. رأى يرى. ويرى الذين آمنوا. ويرى الذين آمنوا. And he sees those who believe. وَالَّذِينَ those who believe. وَالَّذِينَ آمَنوا. طيب. I'll take you to Quran inshallah and you will see if you can come across those words. بَيْنَ. بَيْنَ means between. And بَيْنَ generally requires two nouns. بَيْنَكَ وَبَيْنَ اللَّهِ. بَيْنَكَ between you وَبَيْنَ اللَّهِ and Allah. between you and Allah. بيني وبين Allah. هذا بيني وبين Allah. This is between me and Allah. Sometimes you say, brother, don't worry, this is between me and Allah. You don't need to bother. You don't need to interfere in this. Huh? هذا بيني وبين الله. This is between me and Allah. هذا بيني وبين الله. بين أيديهم. بين أيديهم. بين means in front sometimes. بين or in between أيديهم. When you say بين أيديهم, between your two hands, that means in front, because hand actually refers to something in front. They say بين أيديهم, between. Okay. Then go to the next word, ata. Ata means he came. And the masdar is al-ityan. Al-ityanu. The word ata, the masdar is al-ita. And ata, the masdar is al-ityanu, to come. Al-ityanu means to come. Subhanallah, al-ityan, to come. Al-ityanu fil masjid, to come to mosque. Al-ityanu fil mosque. Mosque. Yeah. Ita'ul kitab, giving the book. Ita'ul kitab. Ita'ul zakat, giving the zakat. Subhanallah al-azim. By the way, the month of Ramadan is not the month of zakat. Many people think that we have to give zakat in the month of Ramadan. That's wrong. Generally, people give, but what I learned, there is no extra reward in giving zakat in Ramadan. Now, the only thing is if your zakat date falls coincidentally in the month of Ramadan, then you give in the month of Ramadan. Otherwise, zakat should be given in the whole year. Zakat is like your date of birth. Date of birth cannot be changed. So zakat, date of zakat should not be changed. Anyway, that's a different issue. Okay, al-kitabu. Al-kitabu, the very new learners here, you can see al-kitab means the book. And the book. Why I said the book? Because of alif lam before the noun. Without alif lam, the meaning would have been kitabun, a book, single book. But with alif lam, it is al-kitabu, the book. Remember this. And the jama'a and plural is al-kutub, the books. Al-kutub, the books. Subhanallah al-azim. Okay, Mumtaz. We'll go to some exercises, inshallah. Now, this chapter actually gives a very simple instructions about how a noun is made as dual. In Arabic, it's called al-muthanna. The new learners, can you say with me al-muthanna, al-muthanna, al-muthanna. So just add alif and noon at the end. Rabbun, Rabbane. Okay, Rabbun, Rabbane. Rabbane means two lords. Definitely, in Islam, we don't have two lords, but as a word, no one should say in Safir al-Quran we are promoting shirk, na'uzubillah. It's just the word. Ardun, one earth, Ardane. Someone may ask, is there any other earth? Yes, the cosmology scientists has proven that there are more than one earth. There are millions of earth around other planets. So there's nothing wrong to say Ardana, two earths. Okay. If you go to the next word, Hada, this, and the dual will be Muthanna will be Hadane. Hadane. Dhalika, that, and the dual will be Dhanika, two. Okay. Now, if you look at number 5, is alladhi, alladhi, and the dual will be alladhani. الرجل الكتاب اللذان, the two books, الكتابان اللذان, the two books, those. الذي, اللذان. Allati is the feminine of alladhi. Allati is the feminine of allati. So the dual for allati is allatane. These words are used very rare, but just for the sake of the knowledge. Generally in Safir al-Quran, we don't discuss anything that is not used frequently, subhanAllah. And therefore we talk about the grammar very less, or not now. In the beginning, you just try to learn the vocabularies. That's more beneficial and needed. So if you see anywhere, if you spend more time in learning the rules without knowing the vocabularies, that's going to impair your learning. That's going to delay your learning. So all our asatis are here. Please remember, focus more on forming the vocabularies from singular to plural, from singular to dual, which is muthanna. Dual is muthanna. Okay, let's move on. Number 7. Huwa is huma. Huwa is huma. Huwa huma. Here is feminine, she, and the dual is the same. So huma is for both male and female. Huma is used for example, I would say huma imra'atane. These two are ladies. Huma rajulane. These two are men. These two are men. Huma rajulane. So huma is used for both male and female. Okay. Number 9 is anta is for male and the dual is antuma. Brothers and sisters, I'd like to say one thing, that there is no ikhfa in general Arabic. Say for example, some people say inshallah, inshallah. When you read Quran, then say inshallah. When you don't read Quran, it's inshallah. Okay. Anti. Anti is for female. For example, I would say Anti Aisha, Anti Farhana. Okay. Anta Jamshid Ali. Anta Jamshid Ali. Eh? Anti Mahbuba. Anti Mahbuba. Because Anta is for male and Anti is for female. However, I would say Antuma Aisha or Farhana for female, and also for male Antuma Jamshid wa Abdullah. Antuma Jamshid wa Abdullah. Same word. Antuma. How are you, Sister Suma? Assalamu alaikum. Oh, you are muted. كيف حالك؟ MashaAllah. Nice to see you here. Okay. Qala, he said, if you make it dual, it would be qala, add an alif at the end. Please remember this pattern. Any fi'l madi, that is mufrad or muzakkar or muannas, if you want to make it dual, to add an alif. For example, qalat is for female. If you want to make one female, right? Qalat is one lady, one female. If you want to make it for two ladies, you have to add an alif at the end, and you have to say qalata, qalat, qalata. Now, similarly, كانت, كانتا, كانت, كانتا. And for easy learning for the new learners, I always advise them to repeat. Please repeat it like كانت, كانتا, قالت, قالتا, آمنت, آمنتا, علمت, علمتا, علمت, علمتا. You have to be a little bit of crazy. I always say this, subhanAllah. You have to be pagal and crazy, Without being pagal and crazy, you cannot master the language. You have to focus, and other people will say, hey, what happened to you? What are you doing? Just say, I am absorbing and learning Quranic Arabic. Subhanallah al-Azim. All right. I think by now everyone is confident about Muthanna, making the word Muthanna. I'm rushing a little bit because we are preparing for Jummah, inshallah ta'ala. طيب. Now we have to fill in the gaps. But before filling in the gaps, I would like to tell you some rules here. Now, the main rules are involved here. Singular with singular, plural with plural, dual with dual, female with female, male with male word, feminine with feminine word, masculine is with masculine word. So this is how it is. Okay. So you can see yawmun, a day. So the word yawmun is mudhakkar, masculine. So the words from there, as a mufrad, this is singular, right? Singular. So you can see the options here. Hadihi, hadihi is for feminine, but yawmun word is masculine. So it would not go with yawmun. You can't say hadihi yawmun because yawmun in mudhakkar and hadi in muannas, but it should be similar. Hada, all right, yes, this is hada, mashallah. Hada is for singular, hada is for male or masculine. Yawmun is singular and masculine, so that goes with that. Hada yawmun, that is the right answer. Hada yawmun. طيب, هؤلاء, you can't say هؤلاء because هؤلاء is plural and yawmun is singular. So singular won't go with plural. This is. Now, أولئك, أولئك is the plural of ذلك, right? Ulaika is plural of dhalika. So you can't say ulaika yawmun because ulaika is plural and yawmun is singular. So the right answer in number one would be hada yawmun. Subhanallah. Okay. Can someone participate here? Bismillah. Raise your hands, please. Tawakkal ala Allah. MashaAllah. Oh, Ustad Mr. Sadi. Ahlan wa sahlan. كيف الحال؟
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, Ustad.
MashaAllah. Barakallah fiki. How is Ramadan?
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Ustad.
Inshallah. Ustaz Kavita is also here. Okay. If you can explain number two, please. Hadane.
Ji Ustad, I will try. Hazane is the dual and masculine, so I have to took a dual and masculine. Here is a only one dual, yaumane. So hazane yaumane.
MashaAllah. Brilliant. So we'd say Hadane Yamun is wrong because Hadane is Muthanna dual. So Yamun is singular. So you go together. Now, if you go to Ayyamun, that's not also right because Hadane is dual and Ayyamun is plural. And in Arabic, this is important. In Arabic, to become plural, it has to be more three or more. In Arabic, it has to be three or Hazana is two. So these two won't go together. Like Hadane Shay'un. Shay'un is also singular thing. And Hadana is dual. So these two will not match. And what remains is Yawmani, mashallah. Hadana Yawmani. So that is the right answer. Barakallah fiqh, Ustada Misra. Ustada Kabita, number three, please.
Assalamu alaikum, Ustad.
Alaikum assalam, marhaban bika. Number 3 and 4.
Number 3, the blank is there, then ayamun. Ayamun means days. So I have to choose something which means plural. Hamza column, dalika. Dalika is the mudhakkar word and it means that. Hadihi, it's an oneness word. This means this. Hadani, dual, muthanna. It means these two. And hada means these. So the word matches. Ayyamun is a plural word. And here, as it is not following the rules of making plural, so we have to take the singular muannas feminine word. So it matches هذه أيام.
MashaAllah. Mumtaza. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Number 4, it's ذلك dash. ذلك means that, and it's a mudakkar, singular. قالت, it's a verb. Muannas, she said. Illa, except, but. Qawmun, a community or a nation. Aqwamun, communities or nations. So I have to select a word which goes to it, which is singular, meaning in singular. So qalat is a verb. Dalika qalat, dalika is not a muannas word, so I can't choose qalat. Illa doesn't match. So there is only one word which goes with it, that is qawmun. Dalika qawmun.
MashaAllah. Mumtaza. Mumtaza. Barakallah fiki. Can I have more hands to explain, please? Ustada Kabita and Ustada Nusrat have explained really nicely. Barakallah fikum. Anyone else? No one? Subhanallah. Okay. Okay, let's go to number 5. Qawmane. So Qawmane is dual of Qawmun. So I'll have to find the word that goes with Qawmane Muthanna. So let's see. Inna, no, this is harf. Inna means indeed. It doesn't go. Ha'ulai is plural. Jama'a of hada. So it won't go with Qawmane. Fi is in. It won't go because this is harf. Now, dhanika remains appropriate and suitable. So, ذلك قومان ما شاء الله ذلك قومان بارك الله فيكم جميعا. Number 6 ستة تلك is mufrad singular and feminine muannas mufrad muannas. So let's see which one is mufrad muannas. Now I don't see any mufrad muannas here in this line, but I can see a word which is plural, and we have learned that every plural nouns can be used as feminine. Every plural nouns can be used as feminine. So aqwamun is jama of qawmun. So I can say perfectly tilka aqwamun. That is or that are the nations, communities. The rest won't go because shay'un is mudhakkar, ya'lamu is verb, he knows. Adabun is mudakkar, punishment. Allahumma ajina min an-nar. Allahumma inna na'udhu bika min adabika ya Rabbal Alameen. Oh Allah, we are seeking shelter from your punishment. Everyone say Ameen. Okay, Sab'a, 7 is ayatun. Definitely ayatun is feminine. And I need to find out the word that is feminine. Muannas. Ma is a harf. No, it is not feminine. So I can use it. Rabbun, it doesn't go with because Rabbun is masculine. Lord, Hadihi is feminine. Yes. So I would say Hadihi ayatun. Hadihi ayatun. Can I see something? Oh, sorry. Sorry. So, Kabita, are you free now?
Yes, Ustad.
Can you do me a little favor?
Yes, inshallah.
Favor I need is I need to prepare for Jummah. So if I finish exercise 2, can you continue exercise 3 and 4?
Inshallah, Ustad, yes.
Okay, great. Brilliant. Okay. So number 8 is hatane, and I can see hatane is feminine and dual. So I need to find out the word that matches with hatane. And to have a quick look over all the words, Ayatane, ayatun, ashiyaun, nafsun. Oh, ayatane, that matches actually with hatane because ayatun is feminine and dual. So I would say hatane, ayatane, subhanallah. Okay. Okay, next. Ayatun, plural, jama. So let me see what can be used. Kullun, no, kullun is always mufrad. Zalika is mufrad. And this is also masculine. So you can go, hadihi, yes, it looks like hadihi is feminine. So it will go with ayatun. So I would say rightly, hadihi ayatun, hadihi ayatun. Yaj'alun, go, this is verb. Yaj'alu ayatun doesn't really make any meaning here. The last one in this exercise is huwa. So I need to find out huwa mufrad, this is singular, and mudhakkar. So which can be mudhakkar? Qalat, no, qalat is actually goes with here. Alimu goes with whom. So that's not right here. Alima will go with huma because there's an extra alif at the end. And what remains is alima. Yes, this is mufrad and singular. So huwa alima. That is the right answer. MashaAllah. Barakallah fikum. My sincere apology is I have to get ready for Jummah. So Ustad Kabita will continue. Ustad Kabita, can you share the screen if you can, inshallah?
Ustad, assalamu alaikum. Ustad, I can't share, sorry. I have joined with my phone. Anyone, Ustad and Ustad or anyone can just share.
Here, can you share the screen, English one? أستاذة نصرت موجودة؟
أستاذ أنت موجودة؟ Sorry أنا موجودة أستاذ. Yes.
Can you share the screen? If you
Yes, yes, of course, Ustad.
Okay,
Yes.
I made you co-host, so you two, inshallah, finish the lesson. Okay?
जी उस्ताद इंशाल्लाह.
Assalamu alaikum.
Shadapa, assalamu alaikum. Are you sharing?
Suppose I try. I want to join my laptop. মিটিংটা ইনভ্যালিড দেখাচ্ছে আমার এখানে, আমি জাস্ট দেখছি। হ্যালো কবিতা আপু।
Yes, Apu. Yes, Apu, I'm here.
Apu, please make me host. Co-host.
Ustad made you, right? Ustad didn't make you?
Ustad make me in my device, my handset. I have to, now I am joining with my laptop.
What to do? I don't know how to do it. Who?
Co-host.
How can I can't do this. How can?
Acha, I will try.
Yes, Alhamdulillah. Sabu, I can see now.
Kopita po.
Yes, I can see now, Apu. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Yes,
Alhamdulillah.
Apo. Yes, Apo, you can please try to continue. I just shared the screen because I cannot unmute myself in the laptop. Okay, Apo?
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. Jazakallah khair. You
Bye.
please
Jannat.
continue.
Okay, in exercise 3, this exercise, what is said, see the Quranic examples of commonly used words in Quran that you have learned so far. You have learned. Number 1, there we can see 2 columns are there. The first column, al-ayatu, this means the verses or ayat. And the second column will find the meaning. So first of all, we will read the sentence here, and what we have learned, the meaning, we want to break it, each and individual word, then we have to tell the meaning. So number 1, Ja'a Rasuluhum. Ja'a means he came, and Rasulu, the word is Rasulu, and then whom together. So we can find the word Rasuluhum, although it looks like one, but here we have 2 words, Rasulu and whom. So we know Rasulun is noun or ism, we have learned. Whom also it's another ism, it is considered, although it has another name, domir, we haven't learned it about domir. Domir means pronoun. So Ja'a Rasuluhum, Ja'a he came, Rasulu, one messenger, and whom them. So Ja'a, this is a fail madi, and we know there is one huwa inside hidden. So if we find anything like this, Ja'a, after this verb, any noun comes after it, then we have to consider that noun is the doer. So we'll say Rasul, the messenger came, and whom, what does then whom say? Whom means their messenger came. We have to give the meaning like this. Ja'a Rasuluhu means their messenger came. Okay, the next sentence, Ja'at Rusuluna. Ja'at means it's a muannas word, you see. It means she came. Rusulu is the messengers, and Na is the another attached domain. This is called attached. When we find the a word like this is the short form of Nahnu. We haven't learned it, but still we'll be learning, gradually we'll be learning it. This is Nahnu, a short form of Nahnu means our. So Rusulun, we know Rusulun means our messengers, and Na is our, so our messengers. Then there is a grammatical rule, Ja'at Rusuluna. That means, why does the word ja'at came here? Rusulun is the word, actually it's called irregular noun. That is, which doesn't follow the general rule. So we can call it, this is a broken plural. So the broken plural always takes the muannas singular form. That is why the word is not ja'a rusulu, okay? It is ja'at rusuluna. It means our messengers came. Then I have to go for number 3. It is ja'ukum. Ja'ukum. Ja'u. So as we are learning, and only this is the 5th lesson we're doing, we don't know about this word ja'u. But we know this is the jamu of ja'a. If we look at number 1, our main word is ja'a. Ja'a means he came. So there is only one number. The person is only one, he. And also Ustad has explained just a little moment ago about the dual form. Ja'a will be ja'a, then 2 persons, 2 came, and then Ja'u is the jamu of ja'a. That means there are more one mudakkar word. This is a mudakkar word. That means more male person. More male, many male came. So ja'ukum. Then what does kum mean? Kum means you all, plural. Kum is also jamu. So ja'ukum means they came to you. Ja'u, they came, and kum means to you. Ja'ukum, they came to you. Okay, then number 4, ji'ta bil haqqi. Ji'ta, this is the form anta. Anta means the second person, you. So ji'ta bil haqqi. Bil haqqi, there are 2 words. Be one word, and al haqqu is another word. So in our first lesson, we have learned about something, harf jar. We have learned about the word mean. Mean changes every noun. Be is also something like that. It is called harf jar. So be changes to the noun. That means if it has dhamma at the last word, it drops, the dhamma drops, and it brings the kasra. So that is why al-haqqu becomes al-haqqi, bil-haqqi. So be means with, and al-haqqu means truth, the truth. So jita, you came with the truth. So why does it is given brought in here? There is a rule we have to know. Be, when the be word is used with any noun, ja'a, the ja'a word, ja'a verb, then it gives, the meaning doesn't give, or the meaning doesn't have he came. It will be he brought. So ji'ta bil haqqi, you came, or you with the truth. That is why Ustad has given brought in inside the bracket. So we have to give the meaning brought. Thank you, Nusrat Apu. Okay, then number 5. Laqad ji'ti shay'an. La, we know the word la means surely, qad, indeed. So 2 words. There are 2 words, la and qad. La means surely or verily. Qad is indeed. So indeed, 2 times, that means to emphasize. Surely or indeed, ji'ti shay'an. Ji'ti is the form anti, you female. Okay, ti, anti, ji'ti. We'll be conjugating this, learning this verb in our lesson, maybe in 7, 8, or 10. But now you have to learn like this. Ji'ti means anti. That means a female word. This is a female. You came. You female came. Shay'an means a thing. Shay'an is a thing. So we can give the meaning. Indeed, you, jiti, is you, a female, came with a thing. Shay'an, with a thing. So indeed, you, a female, came with a thing. Then number 6, ji'tuka bishayyin. Ji'tuka, here we can find 2 words. Ji'tu is one word and ka is another. So we can consider ka is an attached domir. I say domir is pronoun. So ka means you and ji'tu. Ji'tu means I came. So I came to you. Very beautiful word. I came to you within a word we have a complete sentence. Jituka, I came to you. Bishayin. Bi means we know with, and shayin means thing. So bishayin means with thing. And the word jitu, ja'a, the verb ja'a becomes. That is why we have to give the meaning brought in. So I came to you or brought in with something. And we can change the word shy in. It was shay'un. So B made it shy in because B is the harf jar. And ji'tu, ja'a, the verb ja'a is used with the harf jar B. So the meaning changes to brought in, not came in. I think you understood all. Okay, and our Ustada Nusrat is so nicely, she's helping me underlining these things. Okay, then number 7, ma ji'tum bihi. Ma means what? We know when ma comes with in front of any verb, then we have to give the meaning what. So what? Ji'tum. Ji'tum means you. You brought. You brought bihi, as B is there, that's why you have to give the meaning brought. Okay, so ma ji'tum bihi, what you brought in. Bihi, in it. Actually, he refers here it. So what you brought in it. Then fakaifa idha ji'na. Fa, so kaifa means how. So how, ida means when, and ji'na is the form of we came. Ja'a is this is the verb which is formed from the verb ja'a. Ja'a to ji'na. Ji'na means we came. So how how it would be when we came. So the why is the meaning would be, because the ida is there. Ida is there. That's why we have to give the meaning of present form. Although ji'na is we came, but as ida is in front of, that is why we have to give the meaning mudari, fele mudari, or in future form. فَكَيْفَ إِذَا جِئْنَا. So how it would be when we come. Then number 9, waji'a bin nabiyina. Waji'a wa and there is another form of the verb ji'a. Ji'a means it is actually original verb is ja'a. So this is the passive form. Passive form, when it will be brought. It means when it will be brought. No, open the window. Waji'a bin nabiyina, in, and then nabiyina means the prophets. This is the plural form. So waji'a bin nabiyina. Waji'a, this passive form has in Arabic we can tell it has a name that is called majhul. We'll be learning. Then waji'a bi. So bi is used here. That is why not came in. It turned to brought in, mashallah. So waji'a bin nabiyina, and wa means and prophets will be brought in. Ja'a, he came. Ji'a, we can't say he came. So in the passive, we have learned in active or passive. Active form is called ma'ruf and passive form is called majhul. We'll be learning it later. So waji'a bin nabiyina, and prophets will be brought in. Number 10, kullun qad alima. Kullun, all or everyone. قد, indeed or surely. علم, he knew. So كل قد علم, everyone surely knew. Or indeed everyone knew. We can also say this way. Then number 11. قد علمنا. قد, indeed. علمنا is another pattern of the verb علم. علم means he knew, and alimna, alimna, yes, the verb is above. In number 10, we can see the verb alima, he knew, and from the verb it is conjugated to alimna. Alimna means we knew. Okay, so qad alimna, indeed we knew. Number 12, alimat nafsun. Alimat means she knew. Nafsun is a soul. So when we have the verb like this, huwa or hiya, then we have to be careful, because if we get any noun afterwards and it has dhamma there, it contains dhamma there, then we have to take that dhamma ism becomes the doer or the action word. So nafsun, here alimat, she knew, so it will be changed to nafsun alimat. That means a soul has learned. We can't say she learned a soul. Okay, so we have to give the meaning a soul has learned. I think this is clear to all. Any question arises, then we can discuss later. Then number 13, قالوا لقد علمت. قالوا, this is the jam'u of قال. Then قالوا means they said. They said لقد. We also got this word previous. لقد means surely or indeed. To give emphasis, there are two indeed here. علمت, we have learned the word علم. علمت means I learned. I knew, sorry, I knew. So qalu, they said, indeed I knew. Number 14, hal alimtum ma fa'altum. Hal. Hal means, actually this word is used to ask question. Alimtum means, we learned the word alima. Alimtum means you all knew. You all knew. So hal alimtum ma fa'altum. Ma means what? Fa'altum means you did. You did. So hal alimtum ma fa'altum. So how can we make the sense like this? Did you know what you did? Because all these in the past form fi'l ma'di, and hal came here to ask question. So in the past tense, we have to ask questions. The auxiliary verb did comes here to asking questions. So did you know what you did? Number 15, in kuntu qultuhu faqad alimtahu. In means if. Kuntu, it forms from the verb kana. Kuntu means I was. Qultuhu. So we have to give the meaning together. Kuntu and qultuhu. Qultu also I said. Who means it. So in kuntu qultuhu. If I said, if I had said, faqad, of certainly or indeed, alimta means you knew, right? You knew. Who means it. So in kuntu qultuhu, if I had said it, up to this in kuntu qultuhu, if I had said it, faqad alimtahu, indeed you should have known it. You should have known it. So together, had I said it, indeed you should have known it. Or I can also say, you can also say, if I had said it, indeed you should have known it. So any question, anyone has any question? If I have to make it clear, you can raise your hands. Nusrat Apu, any question? If anybody raises the hand, I can see.
No, no, Apu, nobody raises their hand, and you nicely explained. You have explained nicely. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, Apu. Then we
Alhamdulillah.
can move on to a next exercise, I think,
Yes,
if
of
no
course.
question arises. Yes.
Yes.
So this one actually, so far we have learned the words. This is the 5th lesson. So already we completed 50 words learning. Not only 50, we have Jamu and also we have Mudariu. Maybe there are 80, more than 80 words. I think so. So here we can, anybody wants to read it, they can. Anybody wants to participate, or we have shortage of time, we can tell the meaning. Anybody wants to participate, you can join, please. Apu, what to do?
Apu, I can help you to mention the meaning if you give permission.
No, what are you saying? Yes, Nusrat Apu, you start.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alif kalam an. An about. Huwa. He. Ardun. An earth. Ida. When. Od. Indeed. Ayamun. Days. Ayatun. Signs. Kulun. All or every. Lam. Not. Aw or Ja'a. He came. Amila. He did. He worked. Okay, Apu?
Nusrat Apu, Fedrusi Islam wants to participate, but she can't unmute herself. I think I also can't, right? Can I?
Islam. Yes, I can help. Oh. No unmute. What's it? Yes. Try Firdausi.
Fedrusi Islam.
Yes. Yes, now she can unmute herself. Firdausi Apu? Yes.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Fine. Apu?
I want to know one things. I knew passive voice always start with dhamma, like khuruja or like this. Start with dhamma, but here is G. I see it is kasra. Why it is kasra? My question.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum. The question, yes, yes, you are right that Dhamma at the beginning letter, Dhamma there, if it is the majhur, right? But we have to know if the verb is formed with harful illa, that is waw,